Hello, we're the Seat Freaks. For our project, we've been in correspondence with Helio Alaska, a startup company based out of Chugiak, Alaska, and we have been designing these jigs. One for the seat back and bottom, and one for the S-tubes on the legs. Together, they make this seat. And my teammates will now explain more in detail the functions of these jigs.
This is the seat back and the seat bottom. They're both constructed on the singular fixture. They both fit in similarly. They have a similar design, so that's why we're able to use one jig for both of them. They clamp in with these hook-like clamps that snap over the tubes. It holds this U-tube, and then there's welding on this brace at both ends. This clamp holds it into place, and then this 80-20 fixture positions these hinges that connect the seat back and bottom. So the seat back is simpler, the seat bottom is a little more complicated. It uses a couple different components. It fits into these saddles right here, and then uses these, the ducts, that position these rings here that keep the legs from sliding back and forth on the leg of the seat bottom. They go onto the plate right here, and then the rings can slide up against the face of that plate right here.
So this is our seat leg jig. The way that the tubes come into Helio from the tube bender is the leg comes in two components. So there's this large L bend here and then this S bend, and these two rods need to be welded together, and then additionally they need to be welded onto these two hinges that allow the leg to swing back and forth, and then finally this tube here that goes through the leg bottom needs to be welded in, and it acts as a part of the locking mechanism that locks the chair into the airplane. And so all of these need to be welded into a pretty specific orientation with a lot of angles. And to accomplish that, what we did was build this seat leg jig. So the idea is that first off, we have this rod, which simulates the tube of the seat bottom. And so you would take your hinge tubes, slide them in, put the rod through, and then put it through the other side, and then put the tube on, and then put it through this side. Unfortunately, it's all welded up right now, so I can't take it apart and use it as a demonstration. And then these act as spacers to allow the welder to be able to get into the weld joints more easily. The angle iron that we have here is what holds the S-tube and the leg bottom in place vertically. So because of the bends and whatnot, we decided to go with angle iron in order to give it some breathing room. The leg bottom hooks up into these two holes where pins right through these two holes and index the leg bottom, which comes up to here, and then the S-tube rests on these pieces of angle iron like this and comes up onto this tube here, and then it's all able to be welded together.